Thank you.
Thank you. Lloyd, thank you for having me. First of all, thank you to Goldman Sachs and Lloyd for making this possible, this program and this event here today. I want to take a special moment to recognize Miami-Dade College and to its president, Eduardo Padron. There is no college in America that's given birth to more American dreams than Miami-Dade College. It's an extraordinary treasure for our community. Literally, if your kids are in school today, the people teaching them probably went through Miami-Dade College. I know some myself. If God forbid you go to a hospital tonight or someone you know or love is in a hospital tonight, the people who are treating them at some point interacted with Miami-Dade College. I went to Miami-Dade College and took courses there. It was cheaper than FIU and a lot faster, and the credits counted even more. So Miami-Dade College is an extraordinary treasure for our community, and Eduardo Padron is as well. We just want to thank you for everything you've done and continue to do. You've heard the term today, the American dream. I think we misunderstand it. The American dream isn't about how much money you make or how many things you own on the day you die. The American dream is about being happy. The American dream is about being able to do with your life what you wanted to do with it. To be able to have a dream and then be able to put it into action and to pursue it. And for everyone, that dream is different. And I say that to you because I think sometimes those of us who have been born and raised here our whole life take it for granted. We think that what we're able to do in this country, you can do anywhere, and it isn't true. Almost everyone that has ever lived in the history of the world grew up in a society where your future was decided by your past. Almost everyone that has ever lived, even today, your future is determined by what your parents did before you. If you were born into a rich and powerful family, you got to succeed. And if you weren't, you were stuck in the same place they were, no matter how hard you worked, how hard you tried, how talented you were, how big your dreams were. What makes us different from the rest of the world is that here, anyone from anything, anyone from anywhere can accomplish anything. You can dream big and you can achieve big, depending on what your dream for your life is. And that's really what this event is about today. It's about individual, everyday people who had a big idea and are being given the opportunity to put it into practice. And by the way, it's appropriate that we're doing it in this building, whose history most of you know. Where we stand today, where you're sitting right now, thousands of people who lost their country came through these halls to start a better life. Many of them went on to great success. Most ended up working very hard so their children can one day do all the things they never could. So there is no better host of today's event than Miami-Dade College, and there is no better building in this city to have hosted it than the Freedom Tower, the place where thousands of people found is the gateway to a better life. And I just think as you're here today, you know, I'm not saying that times aren't tough, because they are. But the next time someone tells you that America's best days are behind her, the next time someone tells you that our future will not be as bright as our past, I hope you'll remember today. I hope you remember the people sitting behind us here. That is America's future. They're not sitting around waiting for Washington to screw things up even worse. They're not sitting around waiting to see what laws we pass or what programs we put into place. Every single day, hours on end, 7 days a week, they are pursuing their dream because they know they were called for better. And why I'm so grateful to be here today is that this program is making it possible for them. So the next time someone tells you that our future will not be as bright as our past, you tell them that they're wrong, that they have no idea what they're talking about. That just like the 10,000 that are represented in this event and 10,000 more around the country, there are hundreds of thousands around this country that are building our future. That America's future is destined to be better than our past. Not because of our government, but because of our people. Because of the real dreams and the real hopes of real dreamers who every single day are building the American future, one story, one family, one community at a time. And I'm honored to present to you one of those individuals. Someone who has taken it upon himself after years of working in a company to take the risk of starting one of his own. And as a result, now employs people who are achieving their own version of the American dream because he chose to put his into practice. Armando Morales, are you here? Where's Armando? Armando's going to speak to us now about his journey.